Hello, my beautiful people. I know that if you're watching this, if you clicked on this video, if you're hearing me speak to you right now and calling you into this message, it is because right now is the perfect divine timing for you to receive this and for you to hear this message that I am channeling from Source. I'm reaching out to a very specific collective. I know that you guys are very empathetic. I know that you're very caring. I know that you have a huge heart. I know that sometimes it's hard for you to not care. Sometimes you might feel like you care too much. I know that even though you have this huge heart and you're so full of love, you're calloused in a way. And there's a big part of you that doesn't want to allow your heart to love and feel as much as you do, to be vulnerable in a sense. And at some point in time, you probably went through something, you definitely went through something that calloused your heart in this way and made you feel like you couldn't feel all of these really intense emotions, or it made you feel like you couldn't be vulnerable. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay that, at some point in time, you hardened and able to survive, but you're in a place right now where you don't need that anymore. You don't need to harden your heart. You don't have to be this warrior. I know you're warriors anyways. I know you're all dreamers. You're very strong. And I know that you're very ambitious as well. You are a crowd that pushes things forward when you have a dream and when you want something. There's a bunch of crows passing overhead. I don't think you can see them, but I'm just gonna take that as a confirmation. What was I saying? Crap. Yeah, dreamers. I know that when you want something, you put forth the energy to get it, and you push through to receive it in any way that you can. And you're in a chapter in your life where you don't have to be this hardened person. You are in a place where it is beneficial for you to use your heart space and for you to use all this love and this deep feeling that you are capable of to propel you forward. And just know that this intense feeling that you have, these deep emotions, your strong empathy, your inability to not care, those are not weaknesses. Those are your strengths. To be able to feel that deeply is a beautiful thing. And right now in your life is the time to harness that ability, that superpower to love and to care and to feel things so deeply. I'm being told that right now, whatever it is that you're feeling in your gut, in your soul, you need to listen to that. I know that sometimes there's a lot of chatter, in your brain, whether it be like anxiety, whether it be external sources, like people doubting you, you even doubting yourself. I know it's very easy to doubt yourself because, sometimes we feel something or, we kind of get like these downloads from the universe, or we hear this voice that isn't ours telling us things, and we almost try to combat it, like, whoa, where did that come from? Like, that can't be real, or that can't be true, or I don't know if it is true, or you basically try to make excuses as to why you need some sort of logical reasoning for this idea or this thought or this feeling that just emerged within you. And I'm here to tell you that you don't need any sort of logical reason or validation, because that is your intuition speaking to you. That feeling inside of you that is emerging, that is telling you this thing that, you're trying to look for evidence or answers or something to validate it. I'm here to tell you that you don't need that. Just listen to your inner voice, because sometimes you just know. And a good way to kind of like discern, let's say, anxious thoughts or, just maybe thought processes versus intuition is typically when you get like an anxious thought or a worry or like a sudden idea, it usually comes from a train of thoughts, and it's usually accompanied by some sort of emotion or feeling that might have brought that thought on. Whereas with your intuition, it's just something that emerges and you feel it in your gut, you feel it in your core being. And there's not an immediate emotion or anything attached to it. It's literally just like a statement that just pops into your head. And it is just a deep knowing. Sometimes you don't have to explain something to be able to understand it. Sometimes you just have an understanding. And the more that you listen to that inner knowing, the more that you listen to that gut instinct, that feeling, the more aligned you are with your path. And I know sometimes that gut feeling, it can tell you scary things, it can tell you to go for something that you might be afraid to go for, or it can tell you that you need to get away from something that you thought was for you. But ultimately, your intuition, your core, your highest self just wants you to flow, and it wants you to receive this beautiful life that you deserve. It is reserved for you. It is meant for you. All of these things on your path are meant for you. If there is something that is trying to leave your life, or there is something that is trying to make its way into your life, and both of these can be true for this collective, actually. You might be in the process of eliminating something from your life, while also there might be something coming into your life. And I'm telling you now, whatever it is that is trying to come into your life that you're hesitant about, that you're scared about, maybe there's something that you want to try to do and you're afraid of doing it, or you're afraid of the outcome, just do it. Just go for it. It is the path of least resistance to just allow this thing to come in your life. Even if it's not forever, even if it's just temporary, this is a part of your path. And the reason that it is coming up right now is because now is the time in your life where you need to follow this. And as for the things that you feel are maybe crumbling, you might feel like you're going through some sort of tower moment, right? You might feel maybe there's something in your life that you thought you really wanted, or something in your life that you thought would be good for you. And maybe for some time now, you've kind of been really like grinding the gears and really trying to work at keeping this thing, whatever this is, in your life. Maybe there has been a lot of tumultuous moments and a lot of turbulence in just trying to keep this thing alive, trying to keep this thing going, because you were so sure that it is something you wanted for yourself, and you were so sure that it is something that you needed in your life, something that would bring you joy, something that would help you grow. If your life is trying to remove it from you, just let it go. If it's starting to fall apart, just let it crumble. Don't sit there trying to pick up the pieces and trying to put it back together. Just let it crumble. Because the reality is that your life is trying to make space for you to receive what you need right now. For you to receive this thing that your gut is pushing you towards. And if we hold on to things that are not for us, well, first off, a big kind of sign of this is, things tend to be very rocky. Things don't work out in the way that we want it to in that time, when we try so hard to hold on to something, when we're really just meant to let go. And I know this can be hard because, you know, as a human, I feel like as humans, we form attachments to things, ideas, people. We have this sense of almost possession, whether it be things, ideas, people. It's like, this thing is mine, or this person is mine, this, whatever this is, it is for me. And maybe at some point in time it was for you, and it is what you needed at that point in time. But right now, Spirit is telling me that you got everything you needed from this thing that is trying to leave your life right now. And the harder you try to hold on to it, and the longer that you try to hold on to it, and you're kind of just putting off the process of this thing leaving your life, you're also misaligning yourself, and you're putting off receiving what is meant to be received. I don't know if that's making sense right now. I'm just it's just all kind of coming in, and I'm trying to articulate it as best as I can. But I'm telling you right now, just listen to your gut. Listen to your gut, because you're more powerful and more intuitive than you think that you are. And the more that you practice listening to that inner knowing, to your highest self, who is constantly speaking to you through the external world around you, or even internally, you know, sometimes we get downloads and we're like, where did that come from? It's your highest self trying to guide you to where you are supposed to be. Guys, I'm sorry if this video is super shaky. I don't have a stand right now. I just wanted to sit outside because it's beautiful. You can see the moon over here. The trees are changing colors. The sun is setting over the mountains, and I just had to take in this beauty and this nature while I passed on this message to you. But I forgot to bring a stand or like something to prop my phone up on. But oh man, okay, I think that might be the end of the message. Listen to your intuition, listen to your gut. Allow things to flow in and out of your life. If it is leaving your life, it is because you got what you needed from it. And sure, it might hurt to have to let go of these things, to detach from it, but it is for your highest good. And you're allowed to feel this hurt and this grief. Allow yourself to grieve, but also allow yourself to be grateful and to receive the lesson that you were meant to receive. And just keep moving forward. But yeah, that's basically all I have for you at this point in time. Oh man, wow, that was a lot. I feel like it's very much something that quite a few people like definitely needed to hear. I know it's something that I needed to hear for sure, and hearing it out loud and articulating this is helping me process this message that I'm receiving a lot better. It's putting things into perspective. And yeah, if you resonated with this, please feel free to like, comment, share, you know, do that whole thing. I would love to hear how this message might have resonated with some of you, like if there's anything in your life that kind of relates to this message. I would love to know what was going on there, you know. I honestly just really want to connect with the people that I am channeling and with the collective that I am reaching with these messages. So yeah, definitely reach out, and I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whatever at whatever time you're watching this.